We got the big ball today. I've got purification going in my oil diffuser. That's already helping. Digging all my yumminess back out to help me. All right, and Will Ackerman to support a bit of a calming class. I'm going to start this over. Here we go. All right. Yeah, let's go ahead and have a seat on the ball. We'll do our upper body work from here. So let me just tilt this down. All right, so we're going to take some nice deep breaths in through the nose, all the way in and all the way out through the mouth. And don't try to make it too pretty or controlled, really let it go. All the way in, kind of an exhausted sigh out. All the way in, and all the way out. Good. I'm going to go ahead and warn you, you're going to hear this drip in my fireplace due to all the rain and the crows that got on top of it and messed up something the other day. So I have this wild sound going on. Hopefully it won't be too distracting. All right, let's go on to shoulder rolls. And keep that breath moving. Anytime you feel like you might be holding, just exhausted, sigh it out. Go on to your back stroke. See if we can, even with the breathing, think about inhaling peace and calming and letting go of the anxieties and fears we might have. Good. And then palms up. Let's do our press swing. Opening up the chest. Activating the upper back. Somewhat rhythmic, this drip. That's good. Oh, but then it stopped. All right, we're going to take our, we haven't done this series in a while. Let's leave the arms back. We're going to come up and tap the opposite elbow and back down and go again. You can change which forearm goes in front. Also, come back to the belly button and your core while you're doing this. And just pull in a little bit for support. Stack the neck nice and tall. So we condition the posture that we want. Keep that breath moving. Good. Take a shoulder roll. And then we're going to do some of the other ones we haven't done in a while. So we're going to press back. This one is going to come up and tap the same shoulder and back down. Tap and back down. So you're just keeping palms open, the arms behind you as much as they'll go. And you'll feel those shoulder blades really slide down on your back here. So stack tall, belly button in. All right, now the next one, we're going to come up and stay from this position and go on to our little drill team cheerleading arm. So neck long, blades are dropped down. Belly button comes back in, keep the breath moving. Kind of at a diagonal with the upper arm. Good. And back down, take another shoulder roll. Whew. Those don't look like much, but they're doing a lot. All right. Let's see here. There's a couple of other ones that we had worked on there for a while. Let's go on to where we would reach forward, we would pull the elbows back past our torso, and then we would outward rotate to goalpost. So let's try that. We're gonna reach out, pull the elbows back, but not too high, right? So you wanna still keep a long neck here, and then out to goalpost. And let's just swing those arms down and up to just finish the movement. Out and down, around and forward pull, outward rotate. Keep them back there, just kind of open the forearm, bring them around. Pull, outward rotate, back around. Inhale, exhale, pull, outward rotate, back around. Let's try one more. And back around. Yay. All right, let's see here. I want to go on to our rotation. So, in seated on the ball, we'll keep the pelvis steady as we find our rotation. And you're just resting your fingers on your shoulders just to keep the arms out of the way for now. Good. Now, strike your first rotation with the mid-spine, finish it with the neck. Look all the way back there. Then center, other side, and finish the rotation. Take a sigh. Let go of the neck and shoulder tension again. Let the shoulders fall. And again, rotate and look. Take a breath. Inhale through the center. Exhale, rotate and look. And back. Very good. All right, now I also want to go into some side bending. So we tend to do the supported one. I'm going to see if you can just rest this one on the ball beside you. Then we're going to take the opposite arm up. You're going to lengthen up. Feel the spine really lengthen up through the crown of the head as we ease over into side bending. You're going to drop that shoulder, you're going to take the neck, and you're going to feel this hand just slide down the ball, right? You're going to keep both feet nice and grounded so you stay centered. Up. Getting some nice natural chiropractic from these. All right, and then other side. So let the hand reach up, the other hand slide down the ball, so you can stay as grounded and centered as you can. Let the neck go. And then switch. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, side bend, let the neck go. Keep both cheeks equally on the ball. Inhale, and we're trying not to rotate or twist. We really want to, as if we're gliding along a wall. You want to keep the shoulders flat open. Let the neck go. And very nice. All right, let's take our, I'm going to come to standing now, and let's take our outward rotation, and we're going to hang on to the ball for a moment, and we're going to just come right down into a deep squat and back up. Keep the thighs spiraled outward. I'm just going to hang on to the ball a little bit for a moment. Good. Now, the deeper you get, see if you can roll the ball forward a little bit and then back, just touching your legs. A little forward and a little back up. Core coming in. Exhale out. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale in. Good. And we're going to half bend those knees, and we're going to do our little baby lunges and just rock the ball with us. You could play with that. You could see if you can just play with the ball, or you might want to keep both hands on if it's not behaving, whatever works. Where there's an old word from my mom's generation, behave, which I did not do very well. That's probably why I heard that word a lot. Oh my goodness. And back up. Now, toes straight ahead, still wide squat, same idea. We're going to bend and straighten, and we're going to come back to that ball roll forward. So now it's going to be, here comes David, just so you know. Exhale, roll it out. Inhale in. Exhale out. Inhale in. So you can kind of sit the tailbone back a bit. Keep your core nice and fired here. And good. Then baby lunges again. This time, let's take the opposite hand up. So if you're gonna bend into one knee, take the opposite hand up for a minute. The arm up. Good. All right, come back into parallel, and we're going to do something similar, but I'm going to have you just put your hands on the ball, kind of close to each other for now, and I'm going to have you stay steady on the feet, and I'm going to have you take a sweeping arm up, look at the hand, and bring it back. And the other side, lift it as high as it'll go. You'll end up doing a little bit of a rotation in the spine. Don't overdo it. Exhale, nice and slow up. And in. Exhale up. And in. Good. One more. Nice. And bring that back. Whew. All right. We're just going to move that out of the way for a moment while we take our bend, straighten, rise, and lower. Oh, my ball loves me now. Straight. Oh. Well, I love you too, ball. Yeah. Good. All right. It's getting my attention. All right, let's go ahead and come on down to the mat and keep rolling. All right. Let's open up into straddle stretch with our friendly ball. Give that ball a hug and a little side to side. Let the hug and the rock soothe your nervous system, comfort you, as well as stretch you. Breathe, keep that exhale going. And then begin to go a little bit farther each side, kind of keeping with that side bend theme. Inhale, exhale. You can start to let the head go again gently. And keep the ball coming a little closer to you. Good. Nice. And then back up. Now we'll add the rotation part, where we'll roll the ball and rotate toward that leg and the ball. Both hands on now, and stretch and reach First side. Second side. And then center. And in, and one more center. Good. You got it. All right. Bring the legs in. Give them a little shake. All right. We've already done our side bend and rotation, but I want to just do a little core work here. So I'm going to have you take a little C curve back. Actually, let's just warm that up. So you're just going to C curve back and up to tall spine, C curve back. So this is what we would normally do sitting on the ball, but I'm going to apply it to this position for a moment. C curve back and then tall. One more. C curve back and up. Good. Now we're going to place the ball on the legs and we are going to C curve back and then we are going to hold that position, bring the ball up, down, and then roll it forward in tall spine. So now you can have the ball rolling along the legs, C curve back, arm up, down, and roll it forward. Inhale, exhale, C curve back, lift, lower, and forward. Inhale, exhale. Let's go ahead and flex those feet now. As the ball goes up, flex the feet. And now as you roll the ball forward, point the feet. And I'm going to have you now start to go a little bit farther. I'm going to shift my angle so you can see from the side. So I'm going to take my C curve back. I'm going to flex my feet. I'm going to lift. I'm going to lower. And now I'm going to point my feet and roll the ball down my legs and gently over my feet. And then back to tall spine. C curve. Hold it. Flex, lift, lower, and reach it forward. Couple more. Up. C curve back, hold it. Up, down, and forward. Last one. Breathe. And boom. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead onto our backs. Ball underneath our calves. Let the arms come out to goalpost. Really, let's actually ground those shoulders for a moment. Ground the blades. Do your little circles. So you feel where the blades are and begin to ground them. Lengthen the neck. There we go. And then let the arms just rest in the goalpost. All right, while we're here, we're going to just take our side-to-side rock. Of the pelvis. Then place the feet on the ball and continue to rock. Knees are farther into the chest for this. And keep breathing. Letting go. Remember that rocking is to soothe and release tension. Physically, mentally, emotionally. Alright, with the feet still on the ball, we're going to come back to center, but circle the ball around one way with your feet. You can adjust where you need to. So this is taking you around your pelvic plot. And then reverse. Good. And still with the feet on the ball. Now at a parallel, you're Whoops. I gotta back up. Okay, here we go again. We're gonna roll it out, flex, point, and roll it in. Out, flex, point, roll it in. And you can always adjust so you're tracking straight ahead. Keep letting go of the jaw and the neck and the shoulder arm tension. Keep pulling in, nice and deep in the core. Good. Now outward rotate those legs and roll it out. Flex the feet, roll it in with your pinky toes. Loosening the hips. So it's very little effort to do this roll. Really let the thighs open up here. It's like a moving stretch. Alright. Then we're going to come back to one foot on the ball, the other knee into the chest. The one leg is going to go out on the ball, do the same thing. The other leg is going to go up and flex. So both are going to flex at the end range, then point, touch it to the ball, and go again. We'll do 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Switch out the feet, center the other one, other knee in, and same thing. Out for 1. So you're going to go out and up, both feet flex, both feet point. 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Alright, back to the first foot. This time, as the legs are going to start the first part, and they're going to flex. Then you're going to pause here, and the leg on the ball is going to go that direction, that side, as the top leg goes the opposite. Then everybody comes back to center, and then you repeat. So again for 10. So we have up, opposites roll out, and center, 3. 4. And 5. Inhale, exhale. 6. And 7. And 8. And 9. And 10. Good. Other side. Center the other foot. So the first part is the same. Both out, flex, then hold that steady as you go opposite. Out, back to center, and back in. So here we go. Exhale. It's 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9. And 10. Very good. All right, let's rest those legs back on top of the ball. Arms overhead, half upper body curl. rotation or obliques, low angle. Alternating. Good. All right. I'm going to add a couple of things here. So we're going to lengthen out the legs again on the ball, and we are going to just stay here in a tight parallel with the flexed feet. And we're going to just warm up a high kick, alternating high kick, keeping the sacrum down, and you get a high kick as far as you can. Good. Now, I'm going to have you high kick one leg, and I'm going to have you hold it there now in the air. Arms back overhead, and you're going to curl for 4, right into upper body curl. So 1, 2, 3, 4. You got it. Lower that leg. Lift and hold up the second side. And here we go. 1. And 2. 3. 4. You got it. All right. So, one more here. I'm going to have you put your hands behind your head and just a light clasp. Now, we don't do this often, so if anybody's neck is just not, is already kind of done, then just do the leg part of this next one. But if you've got a couple more in you, I don't want you to pull on your head, never. I just want you to support the head coming forward in an upper body half curl. Then add a little rock to one shoulder blade and center, rock to the other blade and central, right? So rock, center, let's come back down. All right, so you're not pulling, you're just resting the head in your hands. We're going to try this. This is the prep for a crisscross and Pilates that we don't often do because of the neck, but let's see if we got just a couple in us. And if you're not, no biggie, just do the leg part. Now, let's do the leg part, which is knee in and out, knee in and out. So we got the ball kind of supporting the other leg for now, so it's kind of a supported version of this. Boom and boom. All right. So now let's do the curl. Support in the head. You're gonna bring one knee in, and you're gonna rock toward that knee and the upper rotation back to center. Place the leg. Bring the other knee in. Take a rock. Now try a couple more. Rock toward it. Center. Rock toward it. And center. Now come down and rest. Take a breath. Wiggle out the neck. If you've got another set, great. If you don't, just do the legs. So here we go. We're going to curl. Support the head. Rotate toward the knee. Center. Other side. Center. Rotate. Center. Rotate. Center. And come down. Yay! All right, rest the knees again and roll the head side to side. Wiggle, wiggle. Let it go, let it go, let it go. Don't even think about it. Don't let it upset your neck. All right. So from here, let's at least get our bridging in. So pick the spot on the back of the leg that feels secure to you. And we're going to press down on the top of the ball and relax our arms, palms up, and press down to lift into a rounded bridge, and then peel it back through. Inhale, exhale, press to lift, inhale to lower. Now reposition for a secure spot, and we're going to balance on the next one. Bring your arms back next to you so we can add our arm dance. So 6 o'clock, peel it up, find your balance, keep your eyes steady, arms slowly overhead, and back. Just keep breathing, connect the blades, keep lifting the pelvis, legs in parallel. Good. Come back down, regroup, go back up when you're ready. Exhale, 6 o'clock. Find your balance. Now single arm. One above, one below. Belly button in nice and deep. And back to center, peel it down. Very good. Now bend the knees. Back of the calves, flex the feet. Let's do some neutral core. So now we zip in, funnel those ribs, center up, hydraulically lift a neutral spine up, touch it down, and go again. Got it. Now outward rotate the legs slightly into a little frog position. You don't have to go all the way, just about half. Heels are touching and neutral core lift. Exhale, you press straight down on the ball to lift and lower. You got it. Now we're going to place the feet on top of the ball. Now, I prepped you a couple classes, whenever that last class was, on the chair. And that was a good place to prep for that, for this one, because the chair doesn't move and the ball does. So make sure you feel secure with your feet or your socks on the ball. And you might not go very high. That's okay, because the hamstrings have to work double time. But you're going to just give it a go. You're going to press down through the feet. Steady that ball. Make sure you go straight down and see if you can get a little baby bridge up and a little roll through. Exhale. Press down and lift and roll it through. Go slow. Stay steady. You don't have to get super high here. Just a little bit is great. One more. Hey team. All right, stretch those legs. Give them a little wiggle wiggle. And let's see here. Let's go ahead and take the inner thigh prep for a second. Let's scoop up the ball in between the ankles and just do our half bend and straighten. Hang on to those thighs. Belly button in. Got it. Let's take the ball to the belly, feet to the floor. Take a pause and a sigh. All right, and then one more here. We open up the legs, we bend the knees, we cradle the ball in between the thighs, arms open in the goalpost, and take your baby rock, holding on to the ball gently. And back to center, feet to the floor. All right. We are going to take the ball back in our hands, and we are going to, actually, we've already done some of this. Let's go ahead. I'm going to have you put the ball to the side, just roll to one side, and gently come on up. I want to go on to our bellies. So let's work on that. I want to go this way. All right, so we are going to belly up and come up onto the balls of our feet. And you can be on your floor or your carpet for that. Whatever feels steady. All right, and on your hands. So you're balancing between the ball, the feet, and the hands. So let's get our alternating kicks going here. So your lumbar is nice and long. You're supported with the ball. Neck is in good alignment, looking down. But make sure your head is up in alignment with your spine as you alternate your kicks. And yeah, at this point, you can go as high as you feel safe for your low back. Good. Now, I'm going to have you come onto your hands a little bit more and roll forward and bend both knees. Now, just make sure the ball is still in your belly. You're going to alternate your baby thigh lifts here. And if anything doesn't feel quite right, just stretch and we'll change it up here. Good. Now I'm going to have you outward rotate your thighs and create a little baby frog position again. This time in this supported extension, and your back of your heels are touching each other. Now, really zip up that core, even though you're laying on it, and see if you can do a very small baby lift of both legs. It's probably only going to be an inch or two. And feel your glutes just really kick in here. So you're pressing the heels into one another and doing a little baby lift of both. Haven't done these in a really long time. But they kind of feel good. All right, and then take those toes back to the floor for a moment while we work on our upper back. So, you're going to steady now on the toes, on the ball of feet, kind of sit back into the heels a little bit. Now, kind of a supported plank. We're going to take one arm up by the ear. We're going to press it all the way back behind us and then back in. So other side up, press it all the way to the leg and back. Up, press back and in. Up, press around and in. So long neck, you're looking down, breathing, staying as centered on the ball as you can. Notice Boom, you got it. Now just melt over the ball, let your head hang, bend your elbows and knees, and just relax. Big sigh. Let it all go. Good. And then easy slide to the knees. And just take a moment. And then move very slowly out of that position, given we open up the lumbar quite a bit right there. Okay. And then back up. All right, before we get out of this position, we are going to lunge stretch. So bring one foot ahead, and then start your lunge and belly up. And then you can turn slightly toward the bent knee side and allow the back leg to turn inward, where you might then feel a little bit more stretch toward the middle outer hip of the back leg. And then you can keep moving this bent knee side out of the way, and you can continue around, adjusting the back leg to get a bit of a side stretch into the side of the hip, into the side of the leg. And I'm kind of cradling the ball with my armpit area of the arm. Good. And then you just place the hand down, other hand down, as you just ease gently back out of that. Give it a little pelvic shake and try the other side. So forward, start the lunge so you don't cut off your range, and then support with the ball. Breathing. Good. And then I'm just going to move this front foot to the side a bit, and I'm going to shift my torso and the back leg to kind of an inward rotation, so I can feel the front side area of my pelvis, hip. Breathe. And then a little bit more around to the side where your armpit is on the ball, and the side of the leg and side of the waist can get a little stretch. And then ease that other hand down and just slowly bring that back. All right. Give your pelvis a little figure eight for a moment, and just make sure that feels okie dokie. Okay. All right. Let's work on our strength, ladies. So we are going to place one foot down. Ball is right underneath us. We're going to push straight down on it. We're going to power up some core on our exhale. Tuck the toes of the bottom leg. And here we go. This is for functional strength of these quads and these hands. Here we go. Exhale. Press up. Switch the feet. Switch the ball slightly. Toes back, and slowly come down on the other side. Readjust where you need to. Inhale, exhale. Press down, switch, recenter, and ease it down. Breathe. Inhale, exhale up, switch, lower down gently. Inhale, exhale, up, switch, and breathe, exhale, press, and down, and one more to stand. Good. Okay, team, and back to the ball. Yahoo! All right, shake that out. All right. Good, good, good. So just take a moment and circle that pelvis and the ball one way. And reverse. Now see if you can do your figure eight. A little big and awkward, but give it a go. All right, how about just side to side? That's a little easier. Just a little side to side swing. And a little front to back swing. Good. All right, let's take our nice tall spine. We're going to ground that pelvis. You can hang on to the waist. See if you can get little baby thigh lifts. Alternating. You want to ground the standing foot while you lift the other thigh. And stack tall. Try not to collapse your spine, but pull in. You got it. Now I'm going to see if you can do an opposite hand tap. Oh yeah. And stay steady. Oh yeah, this. Welcome to neuro dance. Got it. Now, just do one straight kick at a time. Round the other foot, straighten the knee all the way. So more strengthening for your quad. And if you feel your pelvis pulling under due to tight hamstrings, just lengthen back up, add more core. You can do it. Good. Then a little seated frog once again. Nice and tall. And now we're still going to go straight ahead, but the thighs are outward rotated. So make sure your legs still go straight. They're just a little spiraled out for that inner quad. You can actually place your hand right there on that, just above the knee on the inside. When your knee goes all the way straight, you feel the muscles that are powering up. If your knee doesn't straighten all the way, they won't reach their full potential. You got it. All right. Let's open the legs all the way back out. And take our nice side bend again. Inhale up. Let the neck go again. Inhale. Exhale. Up, up, up. Now let's rotate and reach. You want to pull the waist back, but reach on the diagonal. Rotate, reach, pull the waist back as you reach. Good, let's do the sides again. Exhale over. Inhale. Exhale over. Inhale. Rotate, reach, but pull back. Rotate, reach, and pull back. You got legs back in front. And let's do this guy. So we're gonna turn this down. So let's take our legs forward. As you roll down through the spine, we're gonna slide, we're gonna push back a little, straighten the legs, slide down to the feet, and enjoy a nice forward flexion. Then we're gonna soften the knees, bring the hands back to the thighs, and slowly stack. Inhale, exhale again, chin to chest, roll through, slide, reach. Bend the knees, slide the hands back up, and stack. One more, exhale. This time, place the hands wherever feels good and flex up on the feet for a moment. Then feet down, bend the knees, and restep. You got it. All right, we got just enough time for, I'm gonna go back to, actually I gotta stay on the carpet for me. So from that position, you're just gonna C-curve, which we've already warmed up. So we're gonna C-curve and walk out. We're gonna rest the head on the ball. We're gonna lift that pelvis and lengthen the lumbar. And then we're just gonna go right into our nice long stretch. Just take the arms wherever they want to go and just hang out here for a moment and breathe it out. Enjoy the stretch. Good. Cradle the head, lift it up, walk that back up. We'll do two more of those. So inhale, exhale, C-curve, walk, 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 until the head can lay on the ball. Then lift the pelvis at a little 6. So as you go back, your lumbar is as long as it can be as it touches the ball, and then rest the arms. If you want to play with straightening the legs, great. Just listen to your body and your spine. And then a cradle of the head, lift, C-curve walk. And one more, exhale. Back, and up. Lengthen, lift the pelvis, tilt it, and lengthen that low back. One more, super long stretch. Breathe it out. And lift the head and walk it back to center. All right, everybody, we'll come up. We will do one last one here. One more flexion forward with our little rock move. Wide hands. And then soften one knee, send that down. And switch. Back to center. Both knees bend. Do a little supported C-curve. And then all the way up. Woohoo! Alright, and we will finish upright. Ooh, that was a very interesting class. Cool. Alright, so let's twirl some wrists, take a full body on. And exhale. Just the swings in and out. You got it. Shake it out, whatever's left we need to let go of. Got it. Let's inhale and receive some peace and calming, love, and lots of, I'm just going to add it, lots of protection and guidance and clarity. Receive that. Let go of the confusion, fears. Brush those away. And again, some love and peace and calming and lots of clarity. Give yourself a hug. Be gentle with yourself and your nervous systems and your heart right now, and just listen to what your body needs. If it needs to rest, rest. If it needs to move, move. Just listen. Take good care of yourselves and each other. And thanks for being here, everybody.